This is Peggy from Citrus Templates, and this is an overview of the real estate business plan. So this business plan first allows you to enter in your current year summary. So how has this year been going in order to help you plan for your next year's business, and then also has a sheet for breaking down your goals into specific actionable steps. So in the first year, the current year, you'll want to enter in all of your numbers. So, it's right now 2022, how many weeks did you work? And have your annual numbers been? So this year you got 26 leads, you set 21 appointments from there, you met with 17 of them, and you got 13 buyer agreements signed, and you closed 11 of those buyers. This was your volume and your closed GCI. Same thing on the seller side. How many leads did you get into your appointments and your ending up with your closed contracts? And from all of these numbers, then your conversion rates are automatically calculated. So anything in gray is automatically calculated. You don't need to, enter anything in. Just enter in stuff in these, pink, purple boxes here. Then you'll be able to calculate, the total GCI, your percentage GCI of buyers versus sellers. All of this kind of information automatically gets calculated. And then finally, you'll want to reflect on the year. What were three things that went really well? And then what are three things that you could improve for the next year? So being able to kind of reflect and, enter in all of your numbers in one place of how the current year went, you'll be set up and kind of in the right mindset to then work on your next year's business plan. So in the next tab, then we can start setting our goals for the next year, right? So now you can be thinking about, what are your top three business goals? Maybe they are from, the things that you could have improved here. They don't have to be, but this is something that, you can start to think about of your top three business goals. And then now you can start to enter in your annual goals based upon what you did last year. You can enter in your total GCI, how many buyers and sellers you want to be working with, and then what the average sales price is going to be for those clients. And then you'll want to enter in your ideal conversion rates. So these, if you already have them from the previous year, you can just copy these numbers over. Just type them in. Don't copy and paste, but type in the same numbers here because you have accurate numbers. If you don't have any, numbers, then, estimate the best that you can. And then after you start tracking, come back to it after, 3 or so months and actually enter in your actual conversion rate. And then you can adjust your business plan accordingly. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Start with something if you don't have your current year conversion rates. So once you enter in all of this information, then it'll automatically calculate your annual goals, and then it'll break that down into your monthly and your weekly goals. And this weekly goal is dependent upon the number of weeks you plan to work. So if you're planning to take a 2-week vacation, it's perfectly fine. You can take a vacation, but just plan for that. So you need to get all of your work done in 50 weeks instead of 52 weeks. So whatever the number of weeks that you plan to work, that informs this weekly goal. So all these numbers are then calculated for you, and you can continue to come back to this business plan and look at, hey, am I on track for all of my targets? And then finally, the goal breakdown. And this takes into account these 3 goals that you had put in up here. So they're automatically come in over here. And then you can figure out, okay, in order to close 350 GCI, what are the 5, specific steps that I need to do this year to get that done? Or if I need to hire a transaction coordinator, what are some steps that I need to do to get started to reach that goal? And so I hope that this business plan template really helps you just to, provide a step-by-step way to lay out your goals for the next year. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me anytime. Thanks.